It's going down, y'all.
The worst, my peoples come first.
You know the deal.
When worst come the worst, when worst come the worst, my peoples come first.
What up? JDT coming back at you for Wing Management lesson number 3. 3 is the magic number. 3.
De La Soul. Anyway.
No, it's covered, it was off of Schoolhouse Rocks.
Schoolhouse Rocks, yeah.
Covered by Blind Melon.
Yeah, it was.
Before Shannon Hoon died.
Well, De La Soul rocks.
Who's your daddy now?
Yeah. Anyway.
Alright, so what do we got on this this week's lesson for Wing Management?
Wing Management. We'd like to talk tonight about what we are calling
the old switcheroo.
The old switcheroo. Now, the old switcheroo...
Kind of like the shell game, but not really.
The old switcheroo, this is what it's all
you
about.
can do something like with the beer bottles there. You can like have like a little...
Oops, that made a mark.
Alright,
the old switcheroo.
Really job. Alright, coming back to the switcheroo.
Basically, this is when you got your sights set on the woman, you go up there, alright? You're spitting your finest game. Everything.
Now, when you say the sights, is that like open sights like in an air rifle sight? Like, or is it scope sights?
Well, they can really be anything you want if it's an air rifle.
Gotta make sure you're right eye dominant if you're right-handed.
Anyway.
Thanks, Dad.
You got your sights set, you go in, you're spitting your finest game, your A game, you're looking good, you're feeling right. Well, your wingman's right there because, of course, that's his job. Next thing you know, you realize that the girl you are trying to impress is more interested in the wingman than you.
Nothing more hurts the ego than that.
Oh, it's a tough blow. It is a tough blow.
It's tough to take that, ego-wise. You know, it's almost like, you know what, it was great that you came over and talked to me, but I'm kind of digging your friend's vibe.
For you, but for the wingman, it's
but she never.
For the wingman, it's a promotion right off the bat.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
he just made captain, baby.
Here's your stripes.
4 bars.
You're in the game.
Yeah, he's in there.
First of all, your wingman's got to be able to make that transition. He's got to be able to take that role.
True.
Because sometimes you have like a wingman, and he's your wingman for a reason. Like, okay, he's taken already or something like that, and that's why he assumes a wingman role. But if it's just another flyer or whatever the hell you want to call him, just another dude.
Whatever.
We don't need a metaphor for it. If it's another single dude, then he's got to be able to make that transition from assistant role to
which hopefully you
managerial
can,
position.
because I think that you have to, you know, there are times when you got to play wingman.
Give
You
and
got,
go.
yeah, definitely. Now,
It's like driving a manual transmission.
question is, what do you do in this situation? Well, I think the only thing you really can do is you got to suck it up and support your boy because, you know, unfortunately, yeah, there ain't no claims made at this point. So you've got to.
You've got to be versatile. If you're in a dating situation where you're out in the bar and you're in the game, you've got to be ready to play any position. It's one of those things, you know. Like
Jared's favorite.
Oh, hey, that's not my favorite position. No, actually, no, we're not going to get into that. But like
wide receiver,
it's like you got to be a utility player is what it would pan out to in baseball terms. Like if you can play shortstop, you can play second base. You know, it's all just a matter of knowing your role.
And hopefully the number 2 target isn't so bad that, you know, occasionally it might not end up good for you too, you know.
The chicks that are backing the girl you're interested in aren't always grenades.
True.
Sometimes good-looking girls do travel in packs.
Sometimes.
That's when you get lucky as a wingman.
Yes. So when the old switcheroo happens, it can be bad. It can be a blow to the ego.
But you just have to suck it up, roll with the punches.
And hook up your boy and be his wingman.
Yeah, you know, if you stumble in, you got the good opening line, and you open the door for your boy, it's a good night for everybody.
And in the words of the dog father, it ain't no fun if your homies can't have none.
This is true.
So
Snoop D-O-double-G.
Yeah. We do have one comment from one of our readers on our last Wing Management episode. AD, hit us up with it.
Yeah, so we got your buddy Ron Smith, or Ronald.
Yeah, Ronald.
As he goes by.
Ronald.
Yeah. Everybody has their name.
He wants to know, how many times can your wingman let you down before he gets replaced?
I think in the immortal words of our fearless leader, G.W. Bush,
80, what was it?
What did he say?
Shit?
I think it was like, fool
What'd
me
he say?
once, shame on me. Fool me twice. What,
Never
well,
gonna
you're just
fool
not
me
going to fool me
again.
again.
Yeah.
If your boy lets you down once, that's okay. You know, like it's one of those things. You know, it could
He gets
be-
a talking to.
He gets a talking to. You just be
He
like,
does.
hey, dude, you hosed me on that.
Yeah.
But if he fools you again, where he steps in, and here's a good point. On the switcheroo, there's a fine line between switching roles and going from lead man to wingman and just being flat out cock blocked.
Very fine line between the
You gotta
cock
make
block
sure
that it's not a cock block.
that the lead man wants to step out.
Yeah.
If he thinks he can still get in and take the shot,
Don't jump the gun.
All right.
don't jump the gun.
So this
As the wingman, you can't jump the gun.
This brings up a good topic, and we might have to devote a whole episode to this, is about what qualifies, what makes up the best wingman, or what's the best type of wingman, because Ronald's second part of the question is it okay to have a homo as your wingman if he is willing?
Homo. That's a homosexual person. Which, you know, like, whatever your terminology, you know, we're not going to edit that.
Yeah, that's the JDT. We're good with all the terms.
We're EOE here, you know. But
I think homos make great wingmen.
I think
Wing women,
gay people,
whatever.
Well, that domineering, you know, like single guy who always gets the chicks, that's a bad wingman. What do you say?
Oh yeah, you don't want a straight player as your wingman.
No.
But at the same time, if you got a wingman who just happens to be homosexual, you know, that's a plus because you know he's not going to come in and cockblock you.
You know the cock block's out.
And you know he's going to step up the game because everybody likes the homo guy.
Yeah, he's going to do
all the girls like the homo guy. Girls are safer with the
Can we say
homosexual
gay?
guys.
Can we say gay?
The gay,
The gay guys are loved by girls.
Yes, and the gay,
So they're
the
safe
gay
there.
man is going to do, assuming he's a good friend of yours, he's going to do everything he can to hook you up with that girl. So anytime you step away to get a beer, go to the bathroom, boy, you don't have
He's
to
in
worry
there
about
plugging you.
Boy, he is hitting you up hard.
Wait a
He's
minute.
giving you plugs.
Like
Rewind.
plugging in an advertising type way.
Yes, yes. I know what you meant. I didn't even go there.
Yeah.
Dirty mind over here.
Yeah, he's the one that's telling us, can
Yeah.
we change from homo? No, but yeah. If you got a guy in your crew, you know, and it's all good either
Gay
way around.
wingman, plus.
Cool in the gang.
Watch
But,
out for a switcheroo. It can happen anytime.
If you got to switch gears, be ready. Just know your role.
Go with the flow. That's our
Know your
lesson
role.
for tonight. Y'all have fun this weekend. Let us know what you think. Peace.
Party it up.